Do some people still see your line of work as not serious? Industry professionals, etc.?
Not anymore, no. I mean, there's actually a lot of downward pressure from celebrities now coming in. I mean, there's way more celebrity in voiceover now than there ever used to be. People who work on TV shows that I've met or in movies, I'd love to do that. I came to LA thinking, maybe it's not too late for me to get into film. It was too late. But I meet people at conventions and they're like, how do I do that? How do I get into voiceovers? So I don't find too many people my dad's got confused by it. But other than that, no. I mean, I think that it's never been a better time for nerds on planet Earth with things like Thor and, and Avengers, and just in the movies and in games and in animation, we're going through this renaissance where everybody loves sci-fi and superheroes. So no, I mean, I think everyone's embracing it.
What's your favorite part of your job? Now, of what you do? What do you most enjoy?
The best thing about my job is that it's never the same. Every week I go somewhere and I pretend to be someone else, an elf in Middle Earth, or a transformer on Cybertron, or a horseman of the apocalypse. It's different all the time. Sometimes I just go in and go, Grenade, get down! All day. It's never the same. And then sometimes I direct, and sometimes I'm staring at my keyboard getting angry that I can't think of how to adapt a line for an episode of something. So I like the variety. And I like making a living, as a performer and an artist. It's tough trying to be an actor, man. 5% of actors make a living solely as an actor.
Now, you do work in animation, you do work in video games. What's the difference? How different are the industries, or how different is the line of work for each of them?
It's a lot of the same actors. Not exclusively, but a lot of the same actors. The biggest difference is how we record. For games, and it's changing a little bit, but for games, 90% of the time, you're by yourself in a booth. There's nobody to act off of. Typically, we're looking at a massive, massive Excel file with just columns and rows of all the lines, and hopefully the voiceover director and the dev team from the game company knows what's going on in every moment. And you're by yourself, so you have to imagine that you're getting shot at, or getting shot in the face, or getting kicked in the gut, or begging for your life. But with animation, you'll have a group read. You'll have 8 or 10 or 12 actors in a room, and you get to work off of each other, it's really better that way. But with a game like Fallout New Vegas that has 60,000 lines, they could never do group reads for that. It's impossible. So you have to create a lot more of the world in your head for video games most of the time, although I've done group reads, but they're rare. And with animation, animes, not group reads either. That's one line at a time. Beep, 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 I'm gonna kill you!
Well, I am going to turn over the microphone to have our audience ask you questions. The format, very simple. We have the Randy's going to set up the microphone here. So if you guys want to go ahead and line up. And
I don't really have a question.
Crispin. What's up with Crispin?